Well, the time always goes by very quick with Jesse Ventura. We've only got about 4 minutes left. 14 chapters in the book. I expose the fake loan nuts, the big money plot to overthrow FDR, the Bush's grandfather, the Nazi plan, Bush Sr.'s dad, the Kennedy assassination, the assassination of Malcolm X, Dr. Martin Luther King assassination, the assassination of Robert Kennedy, Watergate revisited, the CIA's war against Nixon, the Jonestown massacre, October surprise, the first stolen election, your government dealing drugs, the stolen elections 2000, 04, and almost 08, what really happened on September 11th, the Wall Street conspiracy, and the secret plan to end American democracy. Let's talk about 13 and 14 here and what people should get the book. Wall Street conspiracy briefly, and then the secret plan to end American democracy, shadow government.
Well, you know, they are what they are. You know, the Wall Street conspiracy to me is an attempt to monopolize for Goldman Sachs. They let Lehman Brothers fall on their face, and yet we prop up Goldman Sachs. And isn't it interesting that every Treasury Secretary we've had and how many administrations now has come out of Goldman Sachs?
Almost every one.
Yeah. Literally in the last 30, 40 years, every one of them. You're telling me that they got the market cornered on smartness?
The guy running the Greece collapse 10 years ago and today is Goldman Sachs.
Exactly. You know, and so, and as far as taking away our democracy, well, you see that right now happening. I mean, the shredding of our Constitution, the shredding of our Bill of Rights, the suspension of habeas corpus, and I will say this. Those things are the things that have me most upset about President Obama and of course, the Patriot Act. Why haven't those things been repealed?
He reauthorized it.
The Democrats, supposedly, they got both houses, they got the president, and yet they're not touching it. So it shows you clearly that there is no difference between the Democrats and Republicans. They all have the same thing in mind.
And that's the real revolution, is taking the states back, third parties. It's starting to happen. But Obama's created a coffee party to control the left. The Republicans are taking over the Tea Party. What do you think of the Tea Parties?
Well, the Tea Party, you know, I'll say this, Alex. I like it when new parties show up. Because I may not agree with them necessarily, but as long as they show up, that still gives us more choices than two. We get beyond Coke and Pepsi. And so my big criticism of the Tea Party is that, first of all, they're not grassroots. They're being highly funded. And second of all is the fact that where were they? If they're supposed to be a Tea Party and a constitutional protector against taxes and all this stuff, well, where were they when Bush was in office shredding the Fourth Amendment and suspending habeas corpus?
Absolutely, and Obama's continuing the signing statements, the executive orders, all of it showing us that the same big money interests own the entire paradigm. Governor, I know you're going to be headed back to Mexico in the next few weeks. Look forward to seeing you with the TV show when you get back. Look forward to hanging out with you and the crew. And I just want to thank you for taking me along in this great journey. And it's just been wonderful working with you, and I look forward to all the great things you're going to do in the future, sir.
Well, first of all, Alex, I joined you on the journey because you were on the journey before I was.
I know, but you're helping. I mean, you're bringing it to a new level, and we just... You've got a great spirit. You're a good man, and we love you. Governor Jesse Ventura. Get the new book, Infowars.com, already a bestseller.